What's up, everybody? A very good morning. Welcome to Tuesday. Here we are, second day of the week, day number 5 of our 12 days of Craftmas. Yes, where each and every day we are bringing you an amazing masterclass and we're spinning the wheel to find out what our little daily gift to you will be. So an exciting day lined up. 3 shows as always. We've got a launch party coming up for you a little bit later on where we're going to be seeing things like the Cheers to You collection. We have got those adhesive rub-ons coming your way as well, and some amazing 3D box dies and stencils for you too. In between times, we've got a masterclass for you. Now, today's masterclass is all about essentials. So you can expect to see things like card and adhesives and storage and tools. And over the course of this show, we're going to be asking you, what do you want to see in that show? What do you want to see? Because it's a masterclass after all. So if there's anything in particular that you want to see, nothing is off limits today. Well, I say nothing. Some things are off limits, but most things we will do. And I'm not going to do a backflip. First suggestion from the gallery today, Jamie, I want to see you do a backflip. Not doing that. But anything else other than backflips, we will do for you. And of course, we're here for Wake Up Call to bring you a bit of a sneaky peek as to what is coming up, chat along with you, take your questions, and of course, spin that wheel very shortly indeed. However, I am not on my own over the course of the day today. See, we don't work together for about 6 months, and then we work together 3 times in the space of 6 days. We'll be sick and tired of each other by 8 o'clock tonight. It is the one and only Michelle Mccarthy.
By 8 o'clock tonight.
How dare you?
I love working with you, Ben.
Oh, I love working with you too.
I know that I'm going to come in and just chuckle all day long.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a chuckle-filled day today as well.
I think it is, yeah. Yeah.
Just with the sort of chats we've been having before the show. But it's true though, isn't it? About, I don't know why I'm laughing. I've got a couple of ailments that is why we laugh. I've got a bit of vertigo going on at the minute. I've had tablets for that, and then yesterday I was telling the guys I've got really sloppy shoulders. So this one I had an operation on about 15 years ago. It got pinned in place. If you're a little bit of a nervous disposition, put your fingers in your ears. I dislocated my shoulder yesterday fishing something out the back of my car, and I managed to pop it back in again. So I'm a little bit sore today.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Just a little.
It's fine. I've had a few painkillers before the show. If I go a little bit loopy during the show, you know the reason why. More loopy than normal. But the masterclass is what I was going to get onto later on. I mean, we're pretty much up for doing anything, aren't we? Whatever everyone wants to see. Yeah,
I mean, so for instance, there's the ball tools on that show.
Oh yeah.
So they're obviously, you know, a staple item that you need. So if you want to see how I can use those to either create foam flowers or how we use our normal card to create flowers with those, happy to do that. If you want to see how the ball tools work, we've got vellum on there. Show you a few ideas of vellum. We've got, again, linen cardstock. We've got all our really strong cardstock. We've just got our white cardstock. All of those things, our glues, absolutely everything. If you've got any questions at all, no matter how daft, trust me, if it's a daft question, I've asked it. So if I've asked it, then other people are wanting to know as well. So yeah, get all your questions in either on the show, send them to Ben or I, just absolutely anything. We're up for anything. If you want to see Ben create a box out of some of our cards or a little bag or something like that, then Ben's up for that. Aren't you, Ben?
I'll do some crafting with you.
Yeah.
We could craft some stuff together.
Do a bit of crafting together.
Should we go old school and I'll come over your side and we'll do a little bit of Ben and Michelle
craft. Show you how
craft.
to maybe make a bag or something with some of our cardstock.
Yeah, you guys up for that? What do you want to see? It's your day. Let us know.
Yes.
In this show, though, we are going to preview what's coming up. And I know you've got some samples there, because we've got some great items coming up on launch party later.
We have. So we've got the Cheers for You. I love that collection. I don't have any samples of that here, but we do. So we've got the Cheers for You. We've got these box dies coming up. So we've got the Christmas. I love this Christmas tree.
It's cute.
Look at the little stockings on that. Little stockings. We've got the little bells, the candy canes.
That is cute.
So just look at that. And there's the bag, there's the dress, and then there's the little gingerbread house as well.
Oh, the gingerbread house is amazing. Yeah.
So we've got those coming up. We have got these beautiful foil rub-ons coming up as well. So again, if you're a beginner and you don't look how amazing the catch the light though.
Almost like you pressed a button to light the card up.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. If you're sort of beginning and you don't have lots of sort of tools at your disposal, then these are absolutely brilliant to get and just absolutely amazing. Again, look how beautiful they are when they catch the light. So we've definitely got those. I've got this as well.
I've not seen this one yet.
Have you not seen this?
It launched recently, didn't it?
Yeah, not so long ago. So it is magazine box 4. Again, you've got all the wild at heart in this, so we're going to go through this a little bit later, have a little bit of a look, a little bit of an unboxing through that. And then I did say the cheers to you, so we've got that as well. So that's all later on launch party.
Let's say a few hellos before we get into this today, and then we're going to go and spin the wheel in just a second. Hi, we've got Beck on the social today. Or Becky. Hello, Becky. Hello also to Karen Knight, says good morning all from Alabama. C. Lee says good morning all. Hi to Geraldine Johnson, who says good morning. Hi, Terry Anderson, who says good morning from Ohio, the place that looks like a tractor. Lynn says, good morning, that's the hashtag Go Live Granny. All things wonderful. Yvonne in Kilmarnock says, looking forward to today's shows. Mm-hmm. Sandra Dunder says, good morning, Ben, Michelle, CTV crew. We've got Dean and Jamie in the gallery today. You've got a and a hello. Hi also to all my crafty chatty chums, says Sandra, and Ben McCarthy. Is Ben
that's
watching?
a familiar name.
Yeah, he'd be watching, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he took Alice into school a little bit late this morning.
Oh.
No, deliberately. I think she was missing her first lesson because she's having a mocks at the minute. So.
Yeah.
So if he's missed the start of my show, I'll be having words, Ben.
Wow. Yeah, it's mock season, isn't it?
It is.
My George just got his results back actually from his mocks.
He?
Yeah.
She's got an art one tomorrow. 5 hours.
A 5-hour exam?
5-hour one, yeah. But she's had an amazing idea. So she's bought an old guitar.
Yeah.
She's de-stringed it and everything. She's going to prime it, and then that is going to be her art piece.
Very nice.
So she's come up with an amazing design that she's going to pop on that. So.
You're going to show pictures, or will she let you?
Yeah, well, I hope so. I hope that although she's not allowed to take her phone into the exam, is she?
Oh no.
So maybe I'll not ask her, because if I ask her to take pictures, she'll take it in and then she'll get caught and then she'll get
a 0.
Yeah, so maybe not.
It's all numbers now, isn't it, on the exams as well? Because George got his results back and it's all these numbers. I was like, where's the A's, the B's and the C's?
Yeah.
But no, it's all numbers.
Very strange.
It's all very confusing. Lynn Blackledge says, I love your jumper, Ben. Thank you. That's one of my faves, this one, actually. Sarah Brown says, hello, Michelle and Ben, 2 of my favourites. Sending hugs to you both from Melbourne, Australia. Hi also to Hannah, who says, morning, Ben, Michelle and all my crafty friends. Here's a first request. Can't guarantee we'll do them all, but get them in. Michelle, I would love you to show us how to neatly cover mount board, as you're the construction lady. Oh,
I can do that. I'm absolutely going to do that, yes. It's one of my favourite things to do.
And Christine Mahoney says, good morning, everyone, and good morning to Ben and Michelle. Nice to see you both on here. And Michelle and Ben, you look great. Thank you. Shall we have a look over on the website? We have got the continuation of our outlet sale. Now, this is running. Here it comes. Now, it does say on the website, triple points. That was yesterday. That will be changing very soon after we spun the wheel. But look, everything there for you on the website. That is the outlet sale for you. So up to 70% off. Just have a bit of a thumb through. Have a look through all of the deals. As Jamie is showing us just here, a lot of these will go quite quickly. We've done this before. We've kind of like flicked through on the website and then we come back about 10 minutes later and things are sold out. But you've got folders there. You've got some of our glues, the 3D glue. There's that Halloween paper pad at $5.99. That's a steal. The mini die set, the numbers, that's a brilliant price. Our stick away, all sorts there actually. It's just a cavalcade, a treasure trove of great deals, being constantly updated, I think, as well. So worth having a little bit of a look if you're looking for some fantastic deals today. I'm over here. You thought I was there? No, I moved. Oh dear, what a card. Right. So it does say triple points on the website. That was yesterday. I mean, we're going to spin the wheel again, right? It might land on bonus points again today, but we're going to find out. We spin the wheel each and every day during the 12 days of Craftmas. Wherever it lands, that deal will be so it could be 5 off 30. We could be moving you up a Club Inspire band. It could be a discount. Who knows? But listen, without further ado, it is time to spin the wheel. I didn't spin very well today, did it?
No, not as good.
Oh, I've just done the bolt at the back. It landed on flash sale. Now, what does that mean? That is a very good question. There will be a flash sale of sorts. I will wait, as per usual, to hear from Dean. He's now going to send across his message that he sends to the team, and we will find out what we're going to have a flash sale on very, very shortly indeed. Let's go tighten that up. There we go. There. So it doesn't fall off. I can just see the wheel rolling off across the studio. Right, let's have a look at our first deal today. As soon as I find out what we're flash sailing on, I will let you know. Love this next collection. When we launched this, I think it was me and Debbie actually that launched this. I think it's a brilliant idea for you to be able to create the most brilliant 3D boxes. As Michelle was sort of alluding to a little bit earlier there, you can make these 4 different designs. So you've got your little dress box, you've got your cute little bag. You can see how we've decorated that one up with some of those Neon Dream papers. We've got my favourite in the collection. I know you shouldn't have favourites, but how cute is that little gingerbread house, which turns into a little box as well for putting little treats in, little table favours potentially. Looks great in the craft card. And then you've got a few little gems on there as well to decorate that one up. Get your puffy snow on there too if you manage to grab that. And then same with the Christmas tree. That again, beautiful little box. Or actually, you could make that as a little Christmas tree gift. Pop it onto the tree, pop it onto your table, however you want to do it. But you've got all the tools there to make those 4 different designs. And what you get within each set, this is why the price is, I think, so incredibly low, is that we give you the stencils and then we give you the dies as well to be able to do it. What is also brilliant about this collection, as much as you're going to be making 3D boxes, there's nothing to stop you just using the 2D elements of this set and creating beautiful little card fronts with maybe the dress on, maybe elements of the Christmas tree. There's lots of scope for design with these, but that's your dress to impress. So the stencil and all the dies to be able to decorate that one up. Then you're going to get all of the dies and the stencil there to be able to create your beautiful bag. And so handy little dies in there as well, things like the little bows that you could use elsewhere potentially. Then you've got, does anyone else see a scary face in the bottom of there, or is that just me?
Yes.
That's like the front of a pumpkin, doesn't it?
That would be perfect for Halloween.
And wouldn't that be perfect for Halloween?
Pumpkin.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've also got the Oh Christmas Tree. So again, as I was talking about, this is going to help you to make this amazing 3D Christmas tree. But how beautiful is that die just to use on the front of your cards, and all of those elements just to decorate that up as well. Lots in there. And then last but by no means least, this is my fave, the Christmas cottage. But could be an all-round cottage all year round.
It could.
Doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. You don't have to use all the Christmassy elements. I'd love to live in that cottage.
It's lovely.
Be a bit cramped, but I think
you might have to bob a little bit to get through the door.
yeah. I'd just get one finger in maybe, but yeah, beautiful. £34.08 is your platinum price there. $39.22 is your platinum price if you're shopping in the US. And we're going to have a look at this. As soon as I get the heads up on the flash sale details, I will interrupt and let everybody know.
Yes.
I believe our team are just setting up a flash sale of sorts right now on the website. But let's have a look at these. Which of the sets are you going to work with?
Dress to impress. I love the little dress. So I thought, I know that lots of us have done boxes with these and things like that. But I'm just going to use, like Ben was saying, just certain elements of this just to create as a topper on front of my card. So you can see that you've got so many different ways that you can be using this, down to those little spots and dots on there. You've got all those little stars, you've got the heart, everything in there.
Okay.
And then obviously you've got that stencil, which is going to create your box. And on it tells you to cut twice, so it's all nice, easy and simple for you to sort of follow. So obviously if I was creating the box, I would pop it all on there, but I just want to use that dress. So I'm just going to line up that cut line with the bottom. Because if you've got that straight edge on there, it's always better to line one straight edge up, then at least it's just sort of one less cut line or score line that you need to be popping on there.
I know what the flash sale is.
Oh, okay.
Get ready. We've got a little pop-up coming at the bottom of your screen in 3, 2, 1. Flash sale on selected paper and card up to 30% off.
That couldn't have come on a better day. We've got all that card and paper on later. So flash sale on lots of the stuff that I'm going to be showing you how to use.
I'm liking your thinking. We do have some card and paper to show you on this show, but do check the web because I'm sure there'll be plenty more deals, more than we've got on this show as far as that is concerned. So 30% off on selected paper and card. That is today's 12 days of Craftmas deal. Sorry.
No, that's quite all right. It's always important to know what the discount is first before we carry on. So I've drawn just round the dress. And again, you can see that I've used that gorgeous ombre glitter card. And I'm going to use my big scissors. Now, I always find it easier to use the bigger scissors when I'm trying to fussy cut round something because you've got a longer blade to sort of follow it round. So I just find it so much easier. I think if I had smaller scissors, I'd be having to do lots of sort of smaller cuts, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I've got such a long blade, it's just, I find it easier.
Got some snazzy scissors there.
I know. So these are my Sarah Sig scissors.
Yeah.
They're the rose gold ones from the sewing collection.
Remember those? Because we do have the other, we have those, and there's a pair of threaded scissors that do the rounds. Those rainbow ones, have you seen those?
Yes, Debbie's got those ones, hasn't she?
Yeah.
So there we go. So I'm not the best at fussy cutting, but I don't need to worry because for one, you've got these sort of elements here that are going to go across the top. But if I turn it round, it's almost hidden by the glitter on there.
Yeah.
So if you're not the best at fussy cutting, really don't worry about it. I'm not absolutely the best, but there's always a way to disguise. I mean, I've got a little bump there. I could go back in with my scissors if I wanted to and just trim it down. But because I know that a little bit of her top of her dress is going to cover it, I'm not too fussed about that.
No.
So let's pop that to the side and then we're going to bring these in. So these two here are going to be... Look at my fringe. Can you tell I cut my fringe this morning?
No.
Oh, good. I disguised it. My hairdresser's going to kill me.
Why did you decide to do that?
Because it was really long and it was in my eyes and I was sort of doing that and I couldn't see.
So what did you do? Did you just...
Yeah, I give it a bit of a trim. I did it professionally. I did it with my big scissors.
I mean, you look... What made me laugh this morning is Michelle came in and she said, I've trimmed my fringe and I keep getting bits of hair falling out of my face.
I do. I keep getting one on my eyelash. If you see me, I'm not winking at you. It's because I've still got random bits of hair. You know when you come home from the hairdressers and there's constantly hair everywhere for about an hour? We're at that stage.
Well, I think your fringe looks marvellous.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bit of hair flew off then when you did that.
Right, so...
I snorted then. Sorry. Apologies.
So we have those two dies that we're going to use to create sort of the dress embellishment.
Yeah.
I've got this bit that's going to cut the top of a dress, and I've also got this bit that you can pop on the bottom and create that lovely little... it's entirely up to you which way you pop that on. So I've got those, and I think I'm also going to pop off that love heart as well. So because, you know, it'd be rude not to use that. So I'm going to bring in some vellum. So I've got, so this is from This is from the fuchsia.
Is that the
collection.
the vellum from the fuchsia?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Yeah, because we did that collection yesterday, and now obviously we've gone back to the fuchsia.
So yes, I've got some of that lovely pink vellum from the fuchsia collection, but I've also got this. So you can see that this is those inserts that we do. We've got those pads of inserts, and it's the mixed cardstock in there. You've got the paper and you've got the vellum. Now, I always tend to use this as well for things like this, because I'm going to cut these smaller bits out. I'm going to use that vellum from those inserts. So if you have got all that vellum in there and you don't necessarily use them for inserts as much as you maybe should or could, then don't forget you can use them for things like this. You don't have to just use them for your inserts. Okay. So let me just tape that down as close to that one as possible, and then bring these in as well. It's just lining those up. There we go, pop that there. So I'm just taping them down so they don't move and overlap. Pop that on there. Okay. And then let's, they're there. Run them through. So just popping those through there. Yeah. I've already got a few bits cut out as well. So I know I was saying last week, use your vellum as a cardstock. Don't think, what do I do with my vellum? If you're going to pick up a plain card or textured card, or if you're going to pick up some patterned, actually don't. Think, actually, that layer could be done with vellum. So just view it as you would any of your normal cardstock.
Well, we were even making envelopes out of vellum yesterday, because I never thought to do that. But
they make beautiful envelopes. Yeah. I think lots of people worry that they're going to be able to see the glue through it. Yeah. But I've got to say that with our vellum, it is so thick. It's a real good weight on it. You don't tend to see the glue through it. But again, if you worry about that, there's always sort of ways to get around that. Yeah. By positioning your glue in certain places, things like that. So just this cardstock that I've used, so again, it's that ombre glitter. I'm just going to run a few of those elements back through, because I want to build a little bit of height with this. Okay. I can't build a bit of height with vellum alone, so we're going to pop that underneath as well, build a bit of height with that, and then put the vellum on top.
Whilst we're watching you, we can say hello to Christine, who says, love your jumper, Ben, and good morning, Michelle, and everyone at Crafters TV. Kerry Carney says, Ben needs a Christmas jumper with Baby Yoda on it or Darth Vader. Nice. You're obviously a Star Wars fan. I haven't got any Star Wars jumpers, actually. I've got a Ghostbusters one. I've got a Batman one. I've got a Home Alone one. Yeah, no Star Wars. Have you got, like, Christmas, like, bad taste jumpers like this?
No. I have got a Christmas... Well, this is Christmassy because it's fluffy. But I've got a... Is it Fair Isle it's called?
Oh, like the Nordic knit kind of thing, yeah.
I've got a fluffy one of those that I'm wearing tomorrow. I've got... No. But no, nothing sort of fun or tacky or...
Tacky?
No, you was...
How dare you?
The fun was aimed at you and the tacky was aimed at Jamie's Aldi.
Ah, yes. Yes. I see they were doing like Primark ones this year, and also I'm sure they did like Greg's Christmas jumpers as well. Lois says, love your festive sweater, Ben. You look very festive. And Kerry Carney says, watch out, world. Ben's going to flash. No, not that sort of flash sale. we want people to stay watching, for goodness sake.
Not tune off.
All right.
There's nothing I can say to answer that now.
No,
that doesn't make me look either mean or a bit of a
Let's change the topic of conversation because I'm getting warm.
Right, okay.
Oh,
so just using our white card. Again, I say this time and time again, I always use our white card now for any of my bases. You've got that 300 GSM there, so you know that whatever you're going to pop on there, it's going to take it because it's such a wonderful weight. Yeah. That beautiful ombre. And then I'm going to use the white again because I just want the ombre to come through as sort of a frame. Okay. But because I'm gluing onto there, I'm going to use the tacky glue. So again, you'll see me mix my glues all the time. You'll probably see all of us mix our glues all the time. And the reason is because each different glue has a different use.
That, again, we can talk about that later on in the masterclass. You guys just give us a shout. I know we've got a few of the different glues on. Just to say as well, if you want that ombre glitter card stock, it is still in stock. The 6x6 pad's sold out, but the 12x12 is still available at $14.99. It's gorgeous, that, isn't it, the glitter? It is so beautiful, the ombre.
It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. So I've got... Again, I've got a smaller, so let me tell you how I've gone. So we've gone 6x6 and I've gone down 1/4 of an inch and then another 1/4 of an inch. And then for this one, it's 4.5 by 4.5. I wanted a nice big frame of white coming through around that, because what it's going to do is when I pop this on top, it's going to make all those elements pop a little bit more. But what I've also got again is vellum. You know, when I was saying use your vellum as a matten layer, so I'm going to pop it over there because... Let me bring it in. If I bring my dress in and I pop it on, you almost lose it. So if I pop a little bit of vellum on there as well, and I've gone down 1/4 of an inch with that and pop it on, you still get that ombre coming through your vellum, but then that's going to pop even more. So mixed my glue back up because I'm just going normal cardstock. I can use my Collal all-purpose, which again, it gives me enough time to wiggle that into place. And what I've also done is I've flipped that round so my ombre at the back goes green to pink.
Nice.
On the front, I've gone pink to green. Again, just something little like that. It's all
about the detail.
It is, just little details like that. Yeah, just by flipping your card around, and again, a masterclass on card later, you think, well, what can you be told? But little things like that, just little hints and tips. Just again, take your cards, I think, to the next level.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop that to the side and I'm going to bring this one in. We're going to sort of mat and layer this up first. So I've got my skirt pieces. Let me get them right round the right way. But I've also cut them out in the pink. So it depends on how bold you want it to go. Actually, you could pop them both on that. Ooh.
Yeah, looks nice.
You could pop them both on there. I never even thought about that. Let's do that. Let's go for it. So before I do, I'm going to pop this on the bottom. And again, I'm just going to use some dotty. And I'm going to make sure that I've got plenty on there. Now, you don't need to worry because it's going onto that glitter card. So it's going to sort of disguise that dotty anyway. So rub that down.
Yeah.
And then we're going to pop these on. So, did we go white and then pink, didn't we? We'll go white and then pink.
White and then pink.
So, it's definitely about where you're going to place your glue. So, I'm going to pop a little bit of glue just around that edge because it's going to be layered up twice. So, you're not, again, placement of your glue when you're using vellum is definitely quite important. So, let's pop that down there. So you can see the dotty coming through. But because I've got that glitter, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
So we're going to offset that, but then it's going to cover that glitter up. So then you've got the options of, well, actually, what glue do I do now? So I think, let's put that other white one on the other side first. Sometimes it's about having a play with your glues that you've got at home and deciding on, obviously, what card and paper you're going to be using first.
Yeah.
So this is going to go over there. So I'm going to, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop a little bit of glue, my dotty, just across there.
Bottom of your screen, whilst Michelle's sticking, the ombre glitter card. Boom. $14.99, $19.95. If you're platinum, that's like $11.99, isn't it? Or 16. Is it 16? $15.96. I was right. $11.99 and $15.96. Yes. He's good with the math. And it wasn't memory. It was the mathematics. Yeah, it's all about the maths. Good at the old mental arithmetic. I just started losing it a bit in maths when it went into sort of geometry and trigonometry and all that. It was like yesterday when I followed the magic ruler technique that Sarah was showing us. I followed it visually, but when she started talking about the different angles, obtuse angles, and I mean I know what a right angle is, but obtuse angles and all those kind of things, I was just, and acute angles, I was just, yeah. Is
that when you sort of glaze over?
A little bit. It's when I go, yeah, and then hope that she doesn't go, so what did I just say? Oh dear.
Right, so you can see I put a little bit of dotty across the top here, but because you've got all those layers, it's not popping through as much now. What you can do is, I'm just looking for that little heart that I die cut out, which has gone somewhere. But it really doesn't matter, because what you can do is you can use this as a bell across the middle. So if you've just popped a little bit of glue there and there, then add in an extra layer of something. I mean, cut it out in obviously the glitter card if you want. Pop that round and it's going to hide any glue that you sort of pop on there. It's probably stuck to the bottom of my shoe. Oh, it's there, look. So again, so I'm going to maybe pop that either in the middle or on here. You've got so many different elements in there that you can really have a good play with. I'm just looking at my hair again, aren't you, Jamie?
That was my favourite thing ever. Look at my little fringe there. There it is. Cut that this morning.
What can I say? Right, so we're going to pop this over here. So you can see I've used some foam pads to give it, again, that height there.
Yeah.
I'm debating whether to pop just that one over or the pink. Actually, I think I'm just going to go for that. Because if I bring it down just a little bit, I can leave a bit of glitter at the top as well.
Is that what's known as a sweetheart neckline, do I remember? Or have I made that up?
I think a sweetheart neckline sort of, it almost looks like a heart at the top. So it comes like that, I think.
Oh, okay. I'll be quiet.
So I'm going to use a bit of tacky glue on this one.
It does look like a heart. The underneath bit.
Sorry?
It does look like a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is.
Oh, yeah, but no, it sort of comes...
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, but no, but... So I've just put 3 little dots on there.
Yeah.
Again, just so I can show you the sort of different ways that you can be popping the vellum on. The only thing with your tacky glue is you're just going to have to hold it for a second till it grabs. That is where you're going to either put a couple of gems on or something like that to sort of cover that up. Once it's dried, it's not going to be as obvious.
Yeah.
So then what I'm going to do is I've just got a little bit of ribbon. So let me I've just got a little double bow, and I think I'm going to put it there. So, but before we go on to that, we're going to pop just a few foam pads on the back of here.
Okay.
Just for height again, because we've got that glitter card behind as well. So we want to add some height. So I know now, because this is going to go here, so I know I can pop some glue behind there and you're not going to see it at all because my dress is going to be covering it.
Yeah.
Now, with vellum, you don't necessarily need to have the whole thing glued all the way edge to edge. That's going to keep it in place enough. We're going to pop this on here, and there you go. You can't see any of that glue at all. I'm going to pop, not really dotty, I'm going to pop just a little bit of tape in the middle there, so I can just pop this little bow on and just get that back through there. Trim those down a little bit because I don't want them that long. And then again, pop that in the middle. It's gone all wonky. That's all right. There we go. And then the last thing I'm going to do is, where are my gems? I've got these Aurora gems.
Oh,
they are
yes.
from one of our collections. I can't remember which one. But this is where I'm just going to get 2 or 3, or as many as you want, of these, and I'm going to pop them over where I put those 3 little glue dots.
Pretty.
But then again, it just makes it look really pretty. I've got on your special day, we're going to we'll pop that down at the bottom.
Nice for like very sort of prom dressy, that, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. These are just about having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop that there. And if I just now turn that round, I thought I'd done it upside down then. There we go. So just a lovely dress, that box die, but as a topper.
And I love that, the fact that, you know, you're buying this really, aren't you, to make the boxes out of this collection, but actually, as we've mentioned, just using 2D elements to create a really, really pretty card. I've got to save this, Michelle. I love her demo, says Kathy Myers. And Sarah Brown saying, such a pretty card. Michelle, if you want to get this collection, details on your screen there, £34 and 8p is your platinum price, $39.22. And you're going to be able to create all of these different things. I think, you know, the cottage is absolutely brilliant, and it is called your Cozy Christmas Cottage. However, there's nothing to stop you from not using the candy canes and the little Christmassy bits on there. So you could make this as a little Christmas cottage year round, you know, maybe for a little new home gift, that kind of thing. It's entirely up to you, but you've got all the elements there to create a Christmas cottage, or indeed just a cottage right throughout the year. Then you've got the Christmas tree. Again, you've got dies here to be able to just decorate and create some really lovely 2D projects, but using them all together along with that stencil, you've then got the ability... Oh, I pulled the star off. You've got the ability to be able to you know, make little table favours, make little gift boxes, make little tree ornaments. It's entirely up to you, but so super versatile. This one here then is the one that you've just seen. So creating the dress. The stencils, again, will allow you to be able to create the actual box part of the project, as you're seeing here, and then all of the decorative elements there, like the little neckline and the details to the dress down here, you've got in die form. And as you can see, you've got lots of other little bows and ribbons in there as well, so plenty to be decorating that with. And then you've also got, finally, last but by no means least, one which I think will be very, very popular, is the bag. And again, think about all of the different papers that you'll have to be able to decorate that one up. A bag for all sorts of different occasions. That one there we've used some of our glitter cardstock with. I think that's the ombre again, actually. And then some of the papers from the Neon Dreams collection. So really, really fabulous collection. It is 51 dies and 7 stencils in total, and a really great price on that today as well. Just £34 and 8p if you're platinum, or $39.22. On the website, oh, by the way, lots of lovely comments coming through. Lovely card, Michelle, says Carletta. That is a very sweet card, Michelle, says Christy Mahoney. Love it. And lovely card, says Liz R. Yeah, over on the website right now, we spun the wheel today. Didn't spin very far today. It's because the bolt was a bit tight. I'll loosen it for tomorrow so we get a really good spin. But anyway, it landed on a good thing. A flash sale, 30% off selected paper and card. There it is. So all you do now is you just click. Let's have a little look in here, right? Because I need to... we've got some card on the show, but this is the... oh, hang on a minute, 30% off the My Special Paper. Well, they're going to disappear because we haven't got hardly any of those, so those are going to fly out the door. Nina cardstock, going to fly out the door. What else have we got? 12 Days of Christmas. Oh, it's going so fast. 12 Days of Christmas topper pads. The 12x12 Colours of Summer, 30% off. Wild at Heart Special Effects pad down to $6.99. Come on, fill your boots, everybody. This is crazy. Some core cardstock, like your black cardstock. We've got your white card in 6x6 with the envelopes as well. Sarah's Signature Snow Queen, Nature's Garden, Fabulous Fuchsia. We've got some of our... Hey, the luxury cardstock, the 30 sheets of the matte mirror, the mirror and the glitter card for $6.99. That's before your discount within Club Inspire as well. That is an insane price on that. There's loads in there. What I would do is get in early, because I think some of these are going to sell out. More glitter card there. 10 sheets of glitter card for £2.79 before your discount. Incredible. Vintage rose there, 12x12 paper. Linen card. Oh, I mean, you need to get online and having a look through here, because there are loads and loads and loads of great deals as well. Wow. Get involved. Let me know what you're picking up. Let us know some of the best deals as far as that flash sale is concerned. Other deals that we've got on the show for you as well, like you just saw, in fact, on the flash sale, we've got Neon Dreams available for you too. £20 or $28 on this collection. Been very popular recently. You're going to get the 12x12 and the 6x6 pad in this collection. It is just gorgeous. For me, again, I agree with you guys. When we did the little flash vote on this a while back, it was the B side that you guys love more than the A side here. So look, I mean, absolutely stunning with that sort of marbled effect, that sort of oil on water effect you've got on the back, and then on the front, of course, is all about that just amazing design. Sort of got your animal print, haven't you, through the marbling as well. It is absolutely beautiful. Grab it whilst you can, because it is a card pad like no other, and the sheen that you get on this as well. If I just give it a little wiggle, you can see that the cardstock again is absolutely beautiful on that pearl card, giving you the sheen, giving you the shine, and certainly giving you a lot of colour, a lot of beautiful effects as well. I mean, that is just incredible. Almost looks like I know it's got sort of like a snakeskin effect, but almost a little bit volcanic. Do you know what I mean? Not that I've ever seen a volcano, but you see it in the movies.
Yeah.
It's just an incredible pad. You're going to get that in 6x6 as well. So it's 48 sheets in total that you're going to get across those two pads, double-sided as well, for £20 or $28. And then we've also got a collection of Centura Pearl for you. Worth, again, just checking the shop the show later on, because we've got the glitter card stock available for you. We've got Centura Metallics on the show as well. This one is just your standard Centura Pearl collection. 60 sheets in total, 10 sheets of each in 6 colours. Your first one, that's Deep Purple.
Yeah.
Oh.
Smoke
on the water, fire in the sky. Then you're also going to get your Christmas red. I mean, yes, but obviously you can still use that year round as well. There's nothing too Christmassy about that. Just the fact that it's red.
It looks lovely with craft card all year round.
Yeah. Royal blue, got some fantastic colours in here actually. By the way, all of this top-notch quality. You'll know if you've used this before, and as well 310 GSM, so really nice weight to be constructing with. Baby blue, lilac. Producer D's just gone lilac. Oh, I see what you did. Derek and the Dominoes. Lilac, you got me on my knees. What was the actual thing? Oh, it was Layla. Tenuous, that. And also baby pink. So you're getting 60 sheets across that. £15.20 or $26.40 is your price. And as I said, if it's cardstock you're after, you need to be hitting up the flash sale. All the details are there for you. Something else which is worth having a little bit of a look at, and these have been selling like hotcakes over the course of the last few weeks, the Gemini 2. You've got this deal. We'll get the details up for you here. $159.99 or $239.99 is the price on this. If you're a platinum member, we basically dropped the price a while back when we first launched our outlet sale, and we've held it ever since. So it has become like such a great opportunity, a great time to jump in and grab the Gemini 2. If you're a platinum member, a massive discount for you. If you're brand new today as well, if you haven't shopped with us before, do make sure that you join up within Club Inspire, and your first purchase will get you 20% off, so you will pay that price that you're seeing on screen there. Rather than me kind of talk you all around it, we have got a little video here which will explain about this amazing machine and why you might want to get your hands on yours today at that smash down price. So have a look at this, your opportunity to pick up this amazing Gemini 2 machine.
Introducing the Gemini 2. Our brand new electronic die cutting and embossing machine has all the power and precision of the original Gemini, but with updated functions and innovative new features. Faster and quieter than ever before, the Gemini 2 does all the hard work for you. Cut out the most intricate designs in seconds, and all at the touch of a button. Technology to apply higher pressure than many other machines offers perfectly crisp and clear results every time. The Gemini 2 has the power to take creative projects of all shapes and sizes in its stride. It will cut through a range of materials, from card and paper to cork, thin metal, leather and multiple layers of fabric. So you can save time on your papercraft, sewing and multimedia projects. A new and improved optical sensor runs the full length of its 9-inch platform, offering edge-to-edge precision with cutting plates of any size. Pause, rewind and resume functions take the guesswork out of crafting. Smooth gliding feet make light work of moving and manoeuvring your Gemini 2. And a turntable offers 360 degrees of crafting freedom. Neat storage compartments hold craft tools so they're always at your fingertips right when you need them. A built-in media stand and 3 USB charging points invite you to craft along with your favourite tutorials and workshops on your tablet or phone. Easy to use and with everything you need to get started right out of the box, the Gemini 2 is for beginners and experienced makers alike. From scrapbooking and home decor to handmade cards, quilting and everything in between, bring your creativity to life with the Gemini 2.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What did she do?
Exactly
what
how
did she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for checking out your baskets. Yeah, so much to shop for today. The G2, grab it. If you've been waiting and thinking, shall I, shan't I, make today the day that you get your hands on that G2, and for goodness sake, shop that flash sale. Get in early. Right, you set your alarm, so you're up now. Get the deals before everybody else jumps in and grabs, because I don't know like stocks across the whole flash sale, but I know there'll be items on there that we don't have huge stocks on. So get in early, stock up on all of those deals, get them before everyone else wakes up later on. Don't be in that scrummage later in the masterclass where everyone's like, oh, look at all the deals, look at the flash sale, and then you're like, you know, in a bit of a mad scrum. Get the deals that you want now, and you can sit back and relax a little bit later on. On that point, though, again about the masterclass, let us know what you want to see. It's a masterclass at 3 o'clock this afternoon, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. It is essentials. So what do you want to know? What do you want to see? What do you want Michelle to do? Do you want me to hop over to the side of the studio and do some crafting with Michelle as well? You know, if there's something a little bit more sort of beginnery, if you like, if you're quite new to things, you think, oh, I don't want to ask the question, or I don't want to, you know, ask in case it's too simple. Ask me and I'll go over and do it for you. Because I'm still, you know, I'm not new to craft, but I'm very much a beginner when it comes to crafting. I'm very #clunky when it comes to the crafting that I do, you know.
I don't know, the amount of stars you had last year on that board.
I know. But I'm still very raw with what I do, and I like the kits, you know. I like to work out of kits and boxes and stuff like that. And when it comes to kind of, you know, doing it off the cuff a little bit, yeah, I have a go, and that's what we should all be doing. Have a go, just enjoy the process. Enjoy the process.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, let us know what you want to see this afternoon. Cardstock, paper, adhesive, essential tools, if you want explanations around things, but get those requests in now so that we can plan the show later on. No good telling us like we had yesterday, 10 minutes before the end of the show, saying you want to see this or want to know about that, and it gets a little bit too late. So get your requests in nice and early, and we can make a really fun show out of it. Later on in Launch Party tonight, we'll be looking at things like the Cheers to You collection, more on those 3D boxes as well, and of course the adhesive foil rub-ons. This collection has proved really popular and actually surprised me just a little bit, because when I first saw these, I just had in my mind, oh, well, this is just like a collection that you're going to use for embellishments and for popping little bits and pieces on. But as it turns out, you can make whole cards from this, can't you?
Whole cards with these. I love these. I think we sort of say if you're a bit of a beginner, they're absolutely perfect for that, but absolutely I don't think so. I think if you just want to pop something fabulous onto your card, you are going to use these because the shine on these is shiny.
Shiny, let it shine, let it shine. Stop being so hard on yourself. It's not good for your health. No, what you get in each pack, I think, let me see which way round these are. Well, if you're buying this deal, you're going to get all of these. It's a two-piece collection where you get a set of your like adhesives, and then you get all of the foils to pop on them as well. So these are all the different adhesive designs that you've got, and then the different colour foils that you can be working with. And as we go through these, you can see the shine and see the kind of things that you've got. And this is what I mean. I thought initially it was going to be things like just little corners and just little sentiments, but you've got whole designs on each of these that you can use to make, you know, full-on cards with. That one, what colour is that? Sort of like pinky.
Yeah.
And again, you've got... Sorry, Jamie's just saying, what do you want me to see?
There you go, look.
There we go. That was a good wiggle, that, wasn't it? So there you've got things like Make-A-Wish, All the Best, loads of florals and frames in there. I'll go a little bit quicker here. Look, you've got greens in there. Whoa! Yes, sir! This is, as well, I'm not being funny, but a great alternative, isn't it, to like your foil press?
Yes.
If that scares you, or if you think, oh, I don't want to, you know, go to the sort of higher expense of buying a full press, this is another option that you've got. Here, then, you've got your gold. Is that gold? Yeah. You've got little...
Flourishes.
Flourishes is good, thank you. Flowers, you've got more sentiments on there too. This one's got beautiful butterflies, again in green. I know butterflies, Dean. Where were you a minute ago and I couldn't think of the word flourish? This one, again, is beautiful corner detailing. You've got little wings in there like feathers, more of the beautiful purple there, again with flowers and frames and borders, more sentiments. This one, again, is just jam-packed full of beautiful, beautiful images and sentiments that you can use for all sorts of different projects. That one's got like mandalas on it. This one, again, that beautiful sort of turquoise with the little frames, which again, I suppose, you know, you could rub that one out, pop that onto a project and then pop your sentiment inside if you wanted. This one is sort of rose gold, again with beautiful frames and borders. And then lastly in the set is this one here, which is another in the silver for you. But there's nothing to stop you, you know, mixing and matching those foils around across all of the adhesives that you've got within this collection. It's £38.40 or $46.40 for the lot. I feel like counting up how many actual designs you've got. I do that whilst you're demoing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot. Can we just say
1, 2,
lots
3,
and lots?
4, 5, 6.
So while Ben's counting, we'll do a demo with them. So I've picked the Make-A-Wish pack because I love that bright pink that's in there and the blue. So we're going to go with those. So let me pop those to the side. I've got a piece again, just our white card. It's just short of 8 by just short of 4 because so I bring in my main card. It's 4 by 8, so I just folded it from a piece of our white cardstock, I've got some of that lovely mirror card. You know, our luxury packs with the satin, the mirror and the glitter in.
£6.99 today on the sale.
Yes.
Oh, I've
yeah.
just lost count.
Oh dear. So while Ben restarts counting, I've just picked a couple of these sort of flourishes, the perfect corners. So we're going to pop them on the corner, and then I've got this lovely sort of centerpiece. So I'm going to trim that edge away just a little bit, because it just allows me to eyeball it right up next to, button it right up to the edge, just that little bit easier. Because obviously once you've peeled that off, it's not as easy to see. There we go, so pop that on there. I'm going to do the same with this one. I'm just going to trim it up just a little bit. And you don't have to, it just helps me with the placement. And then I'm going to take that off. And again, we're going to pop that one right into the corner. And I'm going to run it through with my plates. Where's my other, oh, it's there. I thought I'd lost a plate. Running it through, if again, dexterity issues, if you're not in a position where you need to sort, you just need to, it's not hard at all, but this way you can pop lots on and just run it through. So all you need to do is you just need to burnish it. But by popping it on here and then running it through, it does that for you. So especially if you are making a huge background and you've got loads on, you can place them all down exactly where you want them to go and then run it through. It means that you're not having to do it manually.
211.
Wow. 211, that's loads.
That is loads. You're welcome, everyone.
So now I've run that through there, you can see that I can just peel that straight off. Just got a little bit of glue on there. And then it means now that I can come straight in with the foil. So remember, colour side up. I'm just going to place this over. And again, just with my finger, we're just going to burnish that down. And when you're burnishing it, you can see the pattern comes through where you're transferring that foil. You see it come through, can't you?
Yeah.
Like that. So again, just burnishing it. Oh, it come through really well on that one, look.
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously it removes it. So I've got all that foil on there. Now, if I've missed a little bit, just go back in.
Dab.
Just dab and then lift it up. I've made mine absolutely filthy, but that's all right. So we're going to pop that to the side, because then I'm going to bring in this. So I've just using one of my circle nesting dies. I've just trimmed that down, taken this off, and it should fit in there absolutely perfectly. And again, because I can and because it's fun, I'm going to run it through on my plates.
Yeah, why not?
It's almost like magic, the way it pops through and then it just does it for you. So, again, let's take that off. Pop that there, and again, we're just going to peel that away. And again, I'm going to come in with the blue. Now, you can see mine, let me just move that for a minute. You can see how mine's getting really used and really tatty. It doesn't matter, you can still use it because, like I say, you pop it on there. If you've missed a bit, you remove it and you just keep popping it down until all that glue is absolutely covered. So don't worry if it gets a little bit tatty and a little bit used. So I've got a little bit there. I'm just going to come in, give it a good press down. Yeah. Lift it up.
So
and
good.
I'm all covered. Yeah. Absolutely. And then lastly with it, I've got a with love, because again, you've got those sentiments on there which are going to work absolutely beautiful in the middle of this. So decide which bit you want up and which you want down. Yeah. I think I'm going to go like that and pop that in the middle. And just for this little one, I'm just going to show you how easy it is just to do it with your, any kind of tool that you can use to sort of burnish it with.
It's a great beginner craft, this as well, and a great thing to share with the kids, isn't it? Also,
it is. I think. Oh, absolutely. So I've got a little bit of my E didn't come off, so let's see if I can pop it back on. That was me just being a bit heavy-handed and pulling it off before it had stuck. Ah, there you go. Popped it on. So there we go. But yeah, Ben, absolutely. With the kids, they're going to love playing with these. Absolutely love it. There we go. And I've got...
Brilliant.
So let me get a little bit more on that W.
Yeah.
There we go. So I've got with love. So
yeah.
Pop that to the side as well. I was saying, wasn't I? Just a nice simple card, 8x4, that luxury card stock in that satin or that matte mirror. We're going to pop that on. And again, if you're as confused as to why we use all the different kinds of glues, it's because some are water-based, some are alcohol-based.
You could ask us later on masterclass.
I was just going to say, and if you've got any questions about that at all, definitely let us know. Even if you know it's been asked before, if you think to yourself, they've asked that question before, I'm not going to ask, because if you're anything like me, you'll forget. You'll need to be told a dozen times.
Yeah.
Or if you didn't quite hear it, something like that, it doesn't matter. Ask and we will answer.
And it doesn't even matter if we cover the same thing twice in one show, because I know a lot of you watch the whole shows start to end, but a lot of people just sort of dip in, watch 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. So it's absolutely fine. Just if you've got a question, for goodness sake, ask it. And like we always say, there is no silly question, because if you don't know the answer, then it's a good question, isn't it?
Well, that's it. Absolutely.
Yeah, and chances are, even if we don't get round to answering it, one of our social superstars will, or someone in the chat will know the answer as well. But let's make it nice and interactive later on. That's what we want, the interactivity.
Yes, definitely. Right, so you can see that blue matches of my luxury cardstock matches beautifully with that lovely blue there. I've got that topper, and again, so from that luxury cardstock, I've picked the matching blue, and we're going to pop that in the middle. But before we do that, because I've got a little bit of pink there, I thought let's tie the background in as well. So I've picked my bright pink shades from my tri-blends, and I've just swatched all three of them down just to see which one I want to use against this. So just bring in either your foil or the actual foiled piece and decide which one you think is going to work better. I think that one does, so I now need to remember which one that is. I think it's the middle one. So just going in with my middle tri-blend, because I feel that matched up lovely, just on some of these leaves there, or that foliage.
The foliage.
We're just going to go in. Now, if you've got any of your metallic pens, they're going to go lovely. If you've got any of your metallic ink pads and you want to use one of those colours to match it up, then do that. But the tri-blend, again, that colour just matched up perfectly, so I decided to go for that. But also wanted to show you that you can colour these in lovely.
Yeah. Very pretty.
Not having to do that 3-shade blend. You absolutely can if you want to, but I don't think you need to with those. So then all we're going to do now is we're going to pop this on. So let's get some foam pads, of course.
Got foam pads coming up for you later on as well on our essentials.
Another absolute essential, I think everyone needs foam pads.
Card, paper, vellum, adhesives, storage later as well. What else have we got coming up? Tools. It's going to be a jam-packed show.
I was just going to say, I think we've got a little bit of everything essential-wise, haven't we? Storage, tools, cards, vellums, papers, glues. Let me just...
It's an essential show.
You and I, an essential.
Yeah. Essential viewing with Ben and Michelle, only on Crafters TV.
There we go. So you could add lots more to that if you want. If you've noticed, I'm loving the quite clean and simple white look at the minute. But again, because that glitters, that shines so much. Look at that.
That is
you
incredible.
Don't need to add anything else. Maybe 2 or 3 gems on there if you wanted to, but if I stand that up for you, look, it's just catching the light.
I prefer it as is, just with a bit of the white space there again.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's more impactful.
Yes, yeah, definitely. When you've got something like these foil rub-ons, you don't need anything else on there because they speak for themselves.
Absolutely brilliant. Hi to Orge29, he says, morning all, unexpected treat today. School is closed due to the weather, so I can come here instead. Yes.
Oh.
Also, hi to Tayden, who says, I think it would be fun to have a challenge, here we go, a challenge Ben section. Give us a choice of what he should do and we vote.
That could be very good or very bad.
I'm happy to go over there and do some crafting along, but I think, you know, if you start going, oh, Ben, can you go and craft this? You know, we've got your expert crafter over there. That's not my... I'll go and join in, you know, vote for me to join in with Michelle. Do you know what? I might just come and... We'll just craft together.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 And I think the good thing about that, though, is people get to see, actually, it's not as hard and as scary as we think.
No.
Because sometimes we think, oh, I can't do that, and then the more you think, oh, I can't do that, you're never going to try it. But actually, if I get you over to do some little bits,
it's never as scary as you think.
No.
Look at all those craft-alongs I've done now over the years. I've done about 8, 9, maybe 10 craft-alongs. Just get involved, have a go. Don't worry about it. You know, if you make a mistake, what's the worst thing that happens? You waste a bit of cardstock, waste a bit of paper, start again, have fun whilst you do it. So that's what we will do later on. But thank you for the suggestions, Hayden. Thank you also to Jeffrey, who joins us saying, happy Tuesday, Ben and Michelle, and the super and fabulous crew. Kathy Myers says, just another beautiful card, Michelle. And Lois says, very pretty card. Thank you, Michelle. These are all of the designs that you're going to get, all 211 of them. And then, of course, you choose which of the foils that you want to use across them. If you go for the collection on screen, it's both of the sets that you've got right here. So £38.40 or £46.40 is the price on these. And you just decide which of the foils that you want to use across the collection here. And again, look, you've got absolutely loads in here, all 211. You've got beautiful greens in here, blues, you've got the purple and the sort of the beautiful pink tones in there, and then you've got your metallics as well. So mix and match them across the 2 different collections. You can go for the collections individually, but obviously the main value for money is if you go for the full set. And I think, you know what, if you like the idea of this, then absolutely jump in, grab this full collection. One of those things, again, that you can use as an embellishment, or as you can see with Michelle, you can create whole cards with 2, but this is going to last a long, long time. It'll be one of those things that, do you know what, when you need to perhaps add a little bit of flair to a particular project, then you can get these out, no problem at all. Very, very simply add that foiling detail, you know, and again, a nice accompaniment to, or potentially a nice alternative to the foil press as well. It's entirely up to you how you go about it, but £38.40 or £46.40 is the price for all of those. If you are a Platinum member today, don't forget also, if you are brand new, you can sign into Club Inspire, join the club for absolutely nothing, and get that price, 20% off your first order. The Gemini 2 is proving very, very popular again today. As we've said, we've held the price on that outlet sale for you. So a couple of weeks back now, probably further, I lose track of time, we dropped that price right down. We have held it. How long we're going to hold it for, I couldn't tell you, but what I can tell you is you can pick up this machine today. It's a £230, $330 machine that you're saving £30 or $30 on, and then we're giving you a discount on top of it as well. So it comes down to under £160, under $240. And again, if you are brand new, sign up to the club today and you'll receive that price in the purple box there. Whichever way you look at it, this is a considered purchase. Of course it is, but it's less of a considered purchase today at that price. If you've been thinking about it, if you've been thinking about potentially getting this machine with all of those upgrades that you're going to hear about in this video, why not make today that day? And as I've kept saying, if you've got this on your wish list, if you've got this maybe on your Christmas list and you're hoping that somebody, I don't know, friend, partner, family member is going to buy it for you, today is a good day to give them a bit of a nudge and go, There you go. Save yourself a bit of money. And now I know that I've got the present that I want for Christmas coming my way. Let's have a look, though, a little video which gives you more information about this machine at its best ever price.
Introducing the Gemini 2. Our brand new electronic die cutting and embossing machine has all the power and precision of the original Gemini, but with updated functions and innovative new features. Faster and quieter than ever before, the Gemini 2 does all the hard work for you. Cut out the most intricate designs in seconds, and all at the touch of a button. Technology to apply higher pressure than many other machines offers perfectly crisp and clear results every time. The Gemini 2 has the power to take creative projects of all shapes and sizes in its stride. It will cut through a range of materials, from card and paper to cork, thin metal, leather, and multiple layers of fabric. So you can save time on your papercraft, sewing, and multimedia projects. A new and improved optical sensor runs the full length of its 9-inch platform, offering edge-to-edge precision with cutting plates of any size. Pause, rewind, and resume functions take the guesswork out of crafting. Smooth gliding feet make light work of moving and maneuvering your Gemini 2, and a turntable offers 360 degrees of crafting freedom. Neat storage compartments hold craft tools so they're always at your fingertips right when you need them. A built-in media stand and 3 USB charging points invite you to craft along with your favourite tutorials and workshops on your tablet or phone. Easy to use and with everything you need to get started right out of the box, the Gemini 2 is for beginners and experienced makers alike. From scrapbooking and home decor to handmade cards, quilting and everything in between, bring your creativity to life with the Gemini 2.
Thanks everybody for all the comments coming through. Great card, Michelle says, Liz R. Good morning to Gaz. And Lillian says, what about a if Ben can do it, anyone can show? Well, no, I think that's great. It is a masterclass, not, a disaster class. So, no, but as I say, I'm happy to get involved and jump in. But listen, anything you want to know about cardstock, see about cardstock, ask us. Anything you want to know about adhesives, see about adhesives, ask us. Anything about essential tools, maybe you want to see Michelle use, the different tools, the distress tools that we've got for making flowers or the moulding tools. Let us know. Get the comments in now so that we can kind of shape our show around you. Great deal coming up on our Global Crafters Inspiration magazine. This is it's kind of like a bookazine because you've got a huge magazine which is filled full of projects and ideas, and also within the actual box itself you get a whole host of freebies. I'll be seeing this for the first time with you right now, actually, because I think this launched maybe a couple of weeks ago or so. Not seen this one, but they're always amazing value for money, always full of great content and ideas for you, and always at a great price as well. Platinum $11.99 or $15.99, and you'll get your 50 bonus points on this too. And I think when you see the value for money that you get as far as the freebies are concerned, that $11.99, $15.99 price tag is incredible, isn't it? Because the freebies you get must be worth, well, way north of that.
Yeah, definitely. The freebies that you get in here, I would imagine if you paid for them separately, you're going to definitely hit that price. But then remember you've got all those papers on in the middle, I want to say the middle of Lidl.
In the middle of Lidl!
Nothing I could think of craft-related rhymed with middle, so we'll. But the middle of the magazine, you've got all those papers. So we'll quickly. Well, we won't quickly. We'll go through what you get. So first of all, you've got this 2-piece heart die set. You've got that outside cutting element, which is what's it called?
What?
Like that deckled edge, isn't
it? The deckled edge, yeah.
Deckled edge. And then you've got that beautiful inner, which is a separate die. It does cut out that second heart, but you've got that beautiful decorative element in there as well. And then you've got a stamp set.
Wow.
And it's a decent size. You're talking a 6x6 stamp set here. You've got, that's a nice big size handbag there. You've got the atomizer. I can't remember what Debbie called it, but that air puffy thing, she was calling it at one point.
Isn't that the atomizer?
Yes, it's an atomizer.
Oh, but she called it a...
She couldn't think of what it was
thing.
called. It was hilarious. A squeezy air
Squeezy,
puffy thing.
squishy thing. And all these stamps, by the way, different to what you had in the original collection.
Yes, so everything that you're going to get in the magazine is different to the collection.
Yeah.
There's no duplicates. So if you buy this, you're not buying seconds. What you're getting is either standalone stuff if you don't have the collection. If you've got the collection, then this obviously all works beautifully with it. But yeah, so the stamp set. The world is your catwalk, absolutely.
Nice.
Friends like you never go out of style. So amazing stamps and amazing sentiments.
Wowee.
6x6 embossing
That's
folder.
amazing.
And again, nothing like this in the collection. And I love the fact that the middle is different to the house outside. So you've got, you know, that definite different pattern in the middle. And a stencil.
That's incredible value.
Yes, so much. So what you've got, those 4 items there, that well more than covers your $14.99. Beautiful stencil, and then you come to your magazine. So even besides all the freebies, you are getting the most amazing magazine. You've got so much inspiration in here.
Yeah.
But what you've got in here is not just the inspiration that covers what you get with the magazine, the Wild at Heart. You get lots of inspiration. Actually, look how different that looks.
Yeah.
Using those Wild at Heart items, but with different colours, things like that. Lots and lots of 3D projects. I saw someone, I don't remember your name, so apologies, who did her own take on this and posted it on the I'm a Crafter's companion page. It was amazing. She had little pockets coming out on the side as well. She did an amazing job on it. But again, you've got the instructions to make it, and they're so simple and easy to follow. So there's a bit of construction, bit of paper piecing, a little bit of 3D. You've got all your different shaped cards. You've got shaker elements. You know, whole section on shaker elements. Oh my gosh, that's got to be the best bit. Look
Look at that, that's incredible.
Different kinds of shaker cards, so lots in there.
I like to move it.
Lots of white space, which I've been sort of leaning towards. But then your cosy cottagers, so you've got other bits in here as well. Now your middle bit, this is so it's paper. It's not this shiny magazine stuff that you're never going to use. You've got beautiful paper here.
Ooh, yes.
Look at those. I love this. And again, you know, it's different to what you're going to get in the paper pads in the collection. So again, it's an add-on. It's not a either or. How beautiful.
And that will just probably pull straight out of the magazine, won't it, if you just lift up the staples?
It does, yeah. I lift up the staples in the middle and then I remove them. But again, so you've got lots. You can see how much that you've got in here with regards to all those papers. So again, back to those cosy cottagers. Lots of inspiration on those, talking about our gilding flakes. And again, using the gilding flakes with this collection. But what I just love about it is there's so much inspiration in here, just on this one collection. But you know, if you see a card base in here that you want to do, and you don't have this collection, it doesn't mean that you have to use this collection. Take that idea and use it with one of your collections that you've already got. Brilliant. I love this bit at the back. So this is one of my favourite bits. Mel Jess, she's just amazing. So you've got, but these are, so you go to the Craft World website, you download these, and then you can create what she's done. Of course, this is in it because it is the most amazing machine that has ever been invented in the world. At the end, full stop.
Best ever price.
Best ever price. So what I'm going to do now we've got through this, is I had lots of you asking about this makeup palette.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a member of the Craft World. It's free to join, and even if I was, I don't have a printer at home to download anything. So I just did my own little take on this. I know a couple of you asked me about it, so done my own little take on that. So that's what we're going to do now.
Nice.
So let me pop that to the side because I do need, we're going to use that embossing folder, and I'm going to use those stamps. So let me just cut these out. And then definitely going to be using that lipstick.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the World is Your Catwalk because,
nice.
Why wouldn't you? Right, let's get those out. So let me pop those to the side. First off, I'm going to bring in my piece of card. So you're going to need a piece of card, and it is 10 5/8. Now I've got that 1 extra eighth for a particular reason, and it's 4.5 inches wide. It's 4.5 inches wide because it's a gift card holder. So I got one of my cards at home and I measured it to make sure that it would fit in there lovely. So then I've already got mine scored here, and I'll give you those score lines. So I've scored it at 3 inches, and then this particular here is that 5/8 of an inch. Now that one's a little bit bigger, that's 5/8 of an inch, and that's half, because when you're gonna wrap it round, that's gonna be the top bit. That little bit needs to be wider than that 1/2 inch, because when you bring it round, and it's going to sit in there, that needs to go over all of this, and it needs to sit nice and snug. Now, if that was 1/2 inch and that was 1/2 inch, it wouldn't sit lovely. So what you have got, you've got 3 inches, and then I've scored that at 5/8. That's another 3 inches. You've got 1/2 inch score there, 3 inches there, and another 1/2 inch score. So when you bring it round, it's going to sit together just like that. Just like that.
All right, Tommy Cooper.
And you can see I've already mat and layered just some paper onto the outside. Just gone down, I've gone down 1/8 of an inch. So where this is 4.5 by 3, so I've gone down to 4 3/8 by 2 7/8.
Yeah.
If you want to go down 1/4 of an inch, you absolutely can. I've used the same piece of paper, but I've just flipped the edges round. So those little borders there, I flipped that paper over. Again, it just breaks it up and it makes it easier on your eye. So we're going to turn it over, and then this is where you've got all those elements. If I quickly bring that magazine back in for you, you've got all those little different elements to go on there. You've got a mirror at the top. So we're going to bring in this. So our white card, again, it's that 300 GSM, so it's absolutely perfect for this. I found some silver mirror card at home. The more mirror, the better. I didn't have a real high sheen one, but that's going to be my mirror at the top. I've got a little section in the middle for the gift card. I've just got a little element again at the bottom. And then again, so if I show you, that's how mine is compared to that. So my mirror's going to go there. My gift card's in the middle. I've got that lovely element at the bottom. So when you turn it round, because you've got that flap at the bottom. When you turn this one over, that is where my little makeup palette is going to go. So we're going to do that now. So let me pop that to the side. I have got a piece of card, and it says makeup palette on it, so I didn't get all my little bits mixed up. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to pop it in here. You can pop it right in the middle. You can bring it a little bit further down, so you've got a mixture of those textures on there, and then we're going to run it through.
It's good to see this, because small brain me always thinks, well, if you've got an embossing folder, you always have to use the full size of the embossing folder. Never think about putting like smaller pieces of card in, which of course you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and especially this one, because it's got those 2 textures in there.
Yeah.
You can really have a bit of fun with it, definitely. So let's pop this out, and you can see I've got those beautiful textures on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in a couple of, well, I've got 3 of my tri-blends. I've just got a sort of a goldy colour, a pink and a blue. And again, because we're going to cut, again, these down into squares, these are going to be our makeup palette. I'm just going to roughly colour some little swatches.
Okay.
So I'm not being particular. I could have done this before or after, it really doesn't matter. I'm doing it after, so I can particularly pick the place that I want to cut out, because we're going to cut these down into little squares. So lightish yellow and then a darker one here. And again, not having to be too careful. So just, if you've got your ink pads, probably be better. You might find it a little bit easier to do it with your ink pads. I wanted to do it with the tri-blends, just because. No particular reason. Sometimes you're faced with all your products at home and you choose something just because that's the one you want to work with. all pretty fabulous. And it's just choices. So we've got 2 swatches of that yellow.
Yeah.
And again, we'll do 2 swatches of the pink. And again, we're going to trim these down, so it doesn't matter that the edges aren't perfect. And then, oh, I still need that one, don't I? I need the light of the darkest side. I've got to say, this one, bright pink shades, has got to be the most gorgeous pinks ever invented.
It's a lovely selection of colours to work with the Wild at Heart.
Yeah. And then blue. Well, it's a blue-grey.
Yeah.
But again, you're going to pick any colours you want. I picked these 3 because they work with the papers that I've used. Obviously, there's going to be lots more in my collection that do as well. But just finish colouring that one off. And then I'm just going to bring in my trimmer. And we're just going to trim 3 squares.
Okay.
So my actual piece that it's going to go onto is here. So I've got my matte layer piece. Oh, look at that. I've embossed the wrong bit. It don't matter though, we can trim it down. Because that was going to sit on there, not embossed, and then these was going to be cut out. So we'll just do it the other way around. This is my matte layer piece. Again, if I bring this in, no, that's actually going to go in the middle. Bring this over, we're going to sit that on there just like that.
Nice.
But obviously, we'll cut them down first. No particular size, just as long as they fit on there. That's all that really matters. So let's trim that. Turn that round. And then, so what size? Let me just trim this down so this fits on as well. I got carried away and did the wrong piece.
Are you using that new paper trimmer quite a lot, or are you just using it because it was to hand?
No, I use it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. It's my go-to, I've got to say. Yeah, absolutely.
More so than the guillotine?
So I use the guillotine a lot for my bigger pieces of card and definitely my mount board, because that cuts through it like a dream. But when I'm doing little things and I just want to either gut my card, put an aperture in the middle, or just trim things up, I definitely go to this all the time. It's just so handy.
Yeah.
So handy. Let's pop that there. Right, so now that's going to sit in there lovely. I'm going to bring in my scissors and we're going to cut these down.
Okay.
So you've got your little makeup palette, different colours there. Maybe when you're at home, if you do this, you might make all yours the same size. I just want to make sure that I get this all done for you and give you the idea of how easy it is actually to pop together. So, and again, this is where your trimmer's going to go in perfectly handy to trim little pieces like this down. So let's glue this on first. So this particular make I'm doing, very easy to put together. You've just got lots of little elements that you need to do. So it's going to take you a little while to pop together rather than it being difficult.
Yeah.
So let's pop all my different colours on. And the fact that I've embossed these, again, just gives it more of a makeup palette look and feel. Because I mean, my makeup palette that I've got at home, they were all textured. They had all this amazing pattern on, did all the different eyeshadows.
Yeah.
And I almost didn't want to use it because it was so pretty.
I know what you mean. And I do know what you mean, because I have a selection of makeups and eyeshadows at home as well. For when I used to do the panto back in the day.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. I have some lovely, lots of glittery eye makeup as well. The sort of
Have you really?
No, genuinely, I'm not winding you up. Because I was the dame, wasn't I, a few times?
Of course, yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, I had to... the bolder and brighter the colours and the more glittery, the better.
I love that.
I got quite a dab hand at doing my own makeup, actually. I was giving Laura tips at one point. So you don't want to apply it like that.
Yeah. You're doing it all wrong.
Yeah, you're doing it all
Using the wrong brush.
Yeah. Do it like me and look how great you can look. Might have to post some pictures up later on
Yes, you
of my
must
days
do.
as a panto dame. Oh, yes, I was.
Oh, no, you wasn't.
Oh, yes, I was.
Oh, no, you wasn't.
Oh, yes, I was.
I wonder how long we can do that for.
Oh, dear. I think those days now are behind me.
Love that.
Dear.
So I've popped my mirror at the top. I'm going to pop that on in a minute. In this middle bit is going to be my gift card holder. So what I've done is, again, I've just I haven't die cut, I've cut a piece of that beautiful paper out. I've backed it with a piece of, again, just our white cardstock because it's a 300 GSM and it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have a little tool at home where you can cut those little notches in.
Oh, yeah.
To put a gift card holder in there, like you can see here. So my go-to when I want to do that is I'll just get 2 strips of paper.
Yeah.
You're just going to pop it round, one at one side, one at the other, and then you can slide your gift card into it. So let's glue this hole back and then pop these on. No particular width.
No?
So I think I've gone 1/2 inch in width. I've flipped that paper round so I've got just that sort of animal fur there against that lovely background. Make sure that you've got enough room on there. So when you pop it down, just push it together a little bit. It'll make it bow a little bit so you've got lots of room to pop a gift card under.
Mm-hmm.
Pop that on there, and that's... So my mirror, my gift card holder. And then at the bottom, we've got, in fact, I need to peel this off. So the good thing about this Kalal glue is you saw a good few minutes ago that I popped that glue on there. I know I've popped the wrong bit onto this and I've just been able to peel it off because it's got quite a long open time, which is brilliant. So it means, like what I've just done, stuck the wrong bit on.
Yeah.
I can peel it off.
Yeah.
And the good thing is, if there's any extra glue on there, it just rubs away.
Lots of love coming through for that guillotine as well. The paper trimmer that you're using. Trimmer first, guillotine second, always, says Shadiah. Mary Beth says, guillotine, I use the trimmer mainly to gut the centres if needed. That's the kind of superpower of your trimmer, isn't it?
Yes.
Being able to kind of be very precise about cutting out elements.
Definitely. You can be, it's like I said, with the glues, there's so many glues for different jobs, and I think it's the same with a paper trimmer and a guillotine.
Yeah.
Your guillotine does so many different things. Your paper trimmer, you can do those sort of finer cuts, you can do, the gutting, things like that. So I definitely, and you know that I use a lot of mount boards, so I have both of them, and they've both got a job to do, and they both do it very well.
Yeah. They're perfect partners.
Absolutely. So the world is your catwalk. I've already stamped this out. Let's just colour that lipstick in.
Yeah.
So again, I'm using that pink that I used on the makeup palette. Mm-hmm. I'm going to use the silver on sort of the barrel.
Got a fair few lipsticks as well in my makeup collection.
Have you? Yeah, I love that.
Oh dear.
You can never have too many lipsticks.
I reckon that my makeup collection is probably bigger than yours. My makeup collection is bigger than Laura's.
Is it?
Yeah, 100%. Half of it, I don't think you'd wear on a normal day, but... I'm not obviously going to put it on next year. I haven't got it here. But if I did,
There we go. Pop that in the middle. So again, if I bring it in, you can see it's looking the same. Mirror, gift card holder, you've got lovely sentiment. Let's just pop these last few pieces in. So remembering this top one here is that little bit wider. It's the 5/8 of an inch. So that's going to go on there.
Brilliant, this.
You see, it comes together very simply. Just lots of little elements, little bits that you just need to pop together. You don't need to follow that one exactly at all. But I mean, you know, it is a bit of, it's called the makeup palette. So I thought we'd go with how she sort of did it.
Very clever, but very achievable again. All of the projects today have
very
been like
achievable.
That,
I mean, one of the ladies that messaged me, she said, I'm just struggling to do it a bit without visuals. So I thought, well, we'll give you the visuals. So let's pop that on there.
That's what we're here for.
So let's pop that straight onto there because I don't want that piece. Again, add a little bit of ink around the edges if you want. Entirely up to you. I've done this sort of nice and simple. Again, you'll cut your squares a lot straighter than mine. Let's pop that down. And then the only other thing we're missing is the happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
So bringing that one up, bring that over. So again, it closes lovely. So that extra 1/8 of an inch, can you see, it allows for that makeup palette. So on this top bit is going to be the happy birthday. So let's flip that round and pop that on there. And you can see I've kept all this pretty flat. If you want to make this a lot more 3D, then you need to make your sides, you need to alter the sides, obviously, depth-wise. But because I've kept all mine nice and flat, I'm going to pop that on a jaunty angle, just because it's come together lovely.
That has, yeah.
So that's my little makeup palette.
That's
Opens
brilliant.
up, I've got my mirror, I've got my makeup there, and then you open it up, you're going to have your little gift card. Let me show you, look. Your little gift card in there.
Yes.
The world is your catwalk. If you want to pop a hook and loop or a magnet on there, you absolutely can do. But sort of going to sit, open, and then sort of unwraps.
So now you've got your visual video to go with your magazine with all the info in as well. That's great, that, isn't it? And all of that constructed from the elements that you've got within your magazine as well. So you've got the magazine, all of the papers included in there as well, the toppers with your stencil in there, with your stamps, and of course the embossing folder too. Absolutely brilliant, that is. Liz R says, Ben, you should get dressed up for us to see you as a panto dame. Oh, no, I shouldn't. I'll put some pictures up on my Facebook.
Yes.
Is anyone going to a panto this year here in the UK? Do you go to pantos? No?
No.
Not too fussed?
No, I'm not. Do you know what? The only one I've been tempted to go see is Ionica's in one, isn't she?
Oh, she usually is, yeah.
Yeah. And she's been posting loads about it, and she's like incredibly nervous and excited, and she was saying, I don't know why I agree to do this every year because she's rubbish at learning lines apparently.
Well, she was, by the way, Ionica's a lady who did some presenting with us here a little while back, but she, I did panto with her about 4 years ago. She's very good singer.
She is.
Yeah, she is.
It's funny because she's, this is going to sound awful, she's got this really Yorkshire accent.
Yeah.
And then she sings, and she sings so beautifully. I'm not saying that Yorkshire people can't sing, it's just that the Yorkshire accent and then her singing. You think the accent
will come out in the... It's like you get that with a lot of singers, particularly singers who've got like broad Scottish accents, and then when they start singing, they seem to totally lose the accent. It's like, where's it gone? Thank you, Michelle, says Shadiah. Video saved in your list. And Lois says, what a lovely gift card holder. So much fun. Thank you, Michelle. Talking of gift cards, if you are looking for an easy gift this year, then we've got them. We have them on our website. When did we launch these? Last year, I think it was. But you can basically get your gift card from anywhere from up to 10 up to 500. So from as low as £10, $10, up to £500, $500. So, I mean, two ways to use this. You know, if you've got someone perhaps who's difficult to buy for, but you know that they like craft, not quite sure what they want, you can obviously just get them an e-gift card, so you can send it to them to drop into their email box. If you, however, are thinking about loads of different things, but you're not quite sure, again, you can just pop on your Christmas list or get me an e-gift card from Crafters Companion. Really, really simple to do. And like we said, you can get them from as low as £10 right up to £500, $500. So do have a look. A great way to give that person you're sending it to the opportunities to choose what they want to choose as their Christmas gift. And it is all there for you on the website, as is our flash sale as well. 30% off on the flash sale across selected paper and card. Just diving into this, can I just tell you the My Special Papers there? We have less than 20 opportunities on that set there, 240 sheets, $41.99, yes, but you're then going to get your discount off that as well, don't forget. We have, in fact, I say less than 20, there's 14 left of the My Special Papers box. So first come, first served on that. But look at the discounts there across things like the Bella Luna, across Wild at Heart, across the 12 Days of Christmas, Vintage Rose. There's core card stock in there. There's also the deals on the card and envelope in there, envelopes in there as well, in different sizes, different colours. It is a great opportunity to get shopping. It's been very busy today. Look, the luxury glitter and mirror card stock in there too. There's loads and loads. Flick through it, get in there as quick as you can, because on days when we do this, people get in early, things sell out. So get the bits and pieces that you need, save that extra 30%, and then of course you've got your discount on top of that as well. Grab those deals whilst you can. We're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we'll have to get the votes going for a demo of the show. We'll squeeze in a few more deals for you as well. We'll see you in about 3 or 4 minutes time.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. We see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family. Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate. Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place.
Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes. It doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Moseby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami. I've got some.
There you go, never gets old, that, does it? Never gets old. What a wonderful gift card holder idea, Michelle, says Heather. Michelle, fantastic, says Linda. And Adriana says, I may make some earrings to put into something like this. And Christine Mahoney says, oh, please, anyone, feel free to get me a CC gift card. I have to keep up with my paper stash and you can help. That is brilliant,
Just
Christine.
giving page.
Yeah.
For Christine and her paper pads, I like that.
Just a $20 gift card will help Christine keep up her paper stash this year. Or $20, but no, I mean, it's not going to, is it? But anyway, thank you, Christine. Let us know if you get Christine a gift card. Very quickly, right, Cheers to You is coming up later on, a launch party. We want to squeeze in a quick demo, so let's get the details up on screen. One of my favourite collections of the year so far. It's all about celebrating responsibly with your favourite tipple. It's cards. It is dies, it is stamps, it is beautiful papers. I'll take you through all of this in just a second, but we want to get the demo done. And then whilst we're doing the vote for the demo of the show, I'll show you everything that you're going to get. But in essence, you are going to get 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 36, 37, 38 stamps and dies, plus 96 sheets of paper to go with it as well. £56 or $71.20 is your platinum price. We have, though, a swift demo from Michelle, who's going to make a bottle tag, did you say?
I am. I'm going to make a bottle tag. Sometimes we don't want to, we've got that beautiful bottle of whatever for someone.
Yeah.
We don't always want to put it in one of those bags. It's nice to just put a tag on there.
Yeah.
Even if you put it in a bag, put a tag on there as well. So I'm going to use the champagne celebrations. So you've got, I love the clink, clank, let's have a drink. Pop, fizz, clink, I love the clink. The clink, it makes you can hear it and it makes you want to celebrate getting through a show without having any English faux pas.
I thought you were going to say, makes you want to celebrate getting through a show with Ben.
No.
That's it. She'll be off to the cafe after this. Pop in the Prosecco. I did it! Another 2 hours done.
A bit of Prosecco with my egg roll.
No, I mean, that is showbiz, isn't it?
Right.
Egg roll and Prosecco. We don't serve alcohol at the cafe, just in case you're wondering. Or do we?
So I'm not using Nina cardstock, which is the one I normally go to if I am stamping and colouring. I just use our normal card for this one. It does work beautifully. But because it's only 2 small little stamps, I was happy to use the white card. Flagstone. Put your black down, step away from it and pick up a different colour. Yeah. Because we always stamp in black. So I've gone for the flagstone because
does it make a massive difference?
It's definitely more subtle.
Right.
If you want in a real bold stamp, I mean our black's a wonderful black, so it's nice and bold. But if you want in, because I'm going to colour these in like a pink, it's going to be pink champagne. I want the flagstone. I want the flagstone because it's not as bold and it's going to go with that more delicate pink, whereas the black, if I was going to colour it in the greens like a champagne bottle, then I'd have gone for the black. So I'm going to use my pale pink blend for this. I've got my gold yellow blend as well, sort of for the label. So we're just going to pop all that light pink down. I'm going to leave a preserved highlight in the middle.
Have you got a tipple of choice?
Sorry?
Do you have a tipple of choice?
Baileys.
I think I knew that.
I love Baileys.
Who else likes Baileys here? Both the Debbie Fisher.
Debbie Robinson does as well, yeah. I could just, it's, because I don't drink, it's nice to just sit down and sort of sip on the Baileys.
Baileys strikes me as one of those drinks that you do have to sit, like a port. You have to really sip and savour it, don't you?
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Do you get a bottle for Christmas then?
I do tend to get a bottle for Christmas, yeah, absolutely. I do like a pink gin though.
Oh yeah.
I love a pink gin. But lemonade, I don't like that tonic stuff that they put in the middle of it.
Oh, you have gin and lemonade?
Yes, pink gin, yeah, very common.
Is
I'm
it?
very Yorkshire.
Oh, you're sorry. I thought you said it's very common, but you're saying you're very common.
No, I'm very common. I don't drink it posh. I drink it very commonly.
Never heard of gin and lemonade.
It's not much different to tonic, but tonic's too bitter. I don't like tonic.
They do some nice flavoured tonics though now.
Oh, did it?
That's a different sort of tonic. Yeah, not tonic water. My nan used to drink tonic water on its own. I always remember that.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, pretty disgusting. What was the other thing she always used to drink? Ginger. She used to like whiskey and ginger.
Oh, no.
Oh. Just like ginger, like fizzy ginger. Oh, there's loads of Baileys lovers coming through as well on the social. Suzette Sue says, I love my Baileys. And Christine Mahoney, I love Baileys so much, says Christine.
It is lovely. So you can see how quickly, even doing that 3 blend, because it's so small, you can get it really beautifully done. Used the same colours on the glasses. And then using these dies, we're just going to run it through.
Yeah. Oh, so you've coloured before you've cut now?
I have done. So now this is where we fingers crossed.
Are you going to tape it?
I'm going to tape. Oh,
yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
I'm definitely going to tape it.
Okay.
Yeah, normally do cut that out and then colour it in, but got a little bit carried away. So this is where we pray to the crafting gods.
Extreme crafting. Will the dies stay in place? Will Michelle ruin all her colouring? Stay tuned to find out. This time of year, says Rosalind Russell, when it's cold, it's perfect for Baileys and hot chocolate with a splash of Kahlua. I don't know what that is.
Oh, no.
Kahlua.
I'm not a bit... Becky knows all the cocktails and stuff like that. I don't really go to a place where they serve cocktails.
No.
I'm definitely, the dive bar where, where they play the rock music and there's people head banging in the corner and your feet stick to the carpet when you walk in and they only serve pints of beer and cider. That's normally where you will find me.
That is brilliant.
Becky Swan, you will find her in the poshest place in the world.
Yes. Harrods Bar.
Yes, the Shard, yeah.
Well, top of the Shard, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sort of sat next to some famous person because she's always bumping into someone famous or...
She's very showbiz, isn't she, Becky?
Yeah.
Very showbiz. I'll tell you what I want to try this year, which I've never had before, and I always think it sounds quite nice, is eggnog.
Yes, I really want to try that.
Yeah. That's like Advocar, isn't it? Is that what they call it over here? Or is that something different?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So for my tag, I've just cut a piece of card, 3.5 by just over 8 inches. I've just tagged it at the bottom. You've got a scoreline so far down, depending on what size circle die that you're going to use. And then, if I can open my glue, we're just going to pop this on. So this paper is from the Cheers For You paper pad. I used it from the 12 by 12 pack.
Which paper is that?
It's from the Cheers.
It's from the collection?
Yeah, it's from the collection. But all I've done is, if you get the actual piece of card, paper, is just striped, but I've just cut it on an angle, so I've got that lovely angle on there, rather than cutting it straight. So I've got a lovely angle across. Just, again, using the circle dies, I've used the next one up as well, so I can create that lovely border around that circle there. Tidies it up. And then on here, a couple of foam pads. So very quick and easy to put together.
Yeah. Whilst we do the vote in just a second, I'll very quickly whip you through everything you're going to get in this set. Kahlua is a coffee liqueur, says Christine Mahoney. Hannah says, I don't like tonic. My favourite is gin and cranberry juice, but a gin and lemonade is okay too, Hannah says. And Sarah Brown says, hey, I'm watching and dozing. Did I hear the word Baileys? OMG, I need to get some now my eyes are open. Oops, sorry.
There you go. So let me turn that round. If you've got a lovely bottle that you want to give to someone, then you've got that lovely... You've got that cheers die in there as well.
Yeah.
You've got your stamps if you want to put that on.
Super
just
handy.
A nice simple tag.
Shall we get all your makes lined up quickly? And whilst we vote, I'll take you through this collection. There are 4 to choose from. What a show this has been. Here we go then. So you'll have 2 minutes to vote on your fave. Take us through, Michelle.
Right, number 1. Right back at the beginning, that lovely dress box die and stencil set. So number 1. Number 2 was those foils, those rub-on foils.
Yeah.
Number 3 is that lovely makeup palette that we did. And then number 4 is that lovely bottle tag.
Okay, don't bottle it. It's now time to make up your mind as to which is your favourite. See what I did there? Because there's a bottle and then the... I don't know why I bother. So, whilst you're doing it, you've literally got about 2 minutes to get your votes in on that one. The Cheers to You collection is just my favourite. Let me show you the papers first of all. Quickest flick ever. The papers are gorgeous because you've almost got like celebratory, like this side here you've got like confetti going on, but then on the back you've got more of like your block patterns as well. So you've got your checks, you've got your stripes, you've got your zigzags. I mean, look at these. It's just the most beautiful celebratory paper pad you could ever wish to get. Love that, like someone's just fired off a confetti cannon there. And here also, I love the fact that we're giving you more sort of muted tones in there as well. So I think these will work, you know, potentially more for sort of those mail cards. This, one of my favourite papers of the year. Looks like a beautiful sort of beach hut. I'm going to have to go through a little bit quicker because we've only got 90 seconds left on the show. But spots and dots, again, you've got more of your sort of wood textures in there as well. Stripes, gingham, yeehaw! 48 double-sided sheets, and you've then got that again in your 6x6. And then all of the stamps and dies that you're going to get in here as well. Oh, sorry, I just saw you lining up the shot, Jamie. There you go, there. And then you've also got, so your wine bottle and glass. You have got, those are all stamps and dies. Cocktail stamp and dies, beer stamp and dies, your wine stamp and dies, your whiskey stamp and dies, all with sentiments, 2 edgeables, this one here which is your cheers to you and your time to party, and then you also get the cheers die as well. That is a comprehensive collection at an unbelievable price, £56, $71.20, platinum price, and the winner of the demo of the show is... Oh, you'll be made up. It's number 3.
Oh, thank you.
That was a fantastic show. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We're going to be back in 2 hours' time for that masterclass.
Yes.
Essentials. What will happen? Well, it'll anyone's guess, really. We'll have a bit of fun. We'll take you through all of those great deals. But don't forget the flash sale on the website is proving so popular. We've been very, very busy today. 30% off selected card and paper. Make sure you go and check that out. And join me, join Michelle back here in 2 hours' time for that Essentials masterclass. It will be essential viewing. Essential viewing. Oh.